But Gene, you have at least two passions in life, and we've been talking about one. What is the other?
The other one is the Santa Barbara Symphony Orchestra. I'm very much in love with it. I have joined the board about 3 years ago, and I think we are on our way to become I'm not going to say world-class orchestra, but certainly one of the major orchestras in the United States.
And you encourage people to buy tickets to the symphony,
That's
which is
correct.
where we love to go. And I think he has a third passion, which is also my passion, and that's arts in the schools. You're on that committee because when I was a professor in Wisconsin, as I told you, I was on the governor's arts council that decided who got NEA, and I would send students in to do creative drama lessons in schools. And you're still on that committee too, aren't you?
Well, I'm very much interested. I'm currently not on any committee that works with schools in terms of art, but the Santa Barbara Symphony Orchestra has a very, very strong drive to get music back into schools. And as a consequence, a major part of our budget is devoted to bringing music to schools again.
Now, when I say art, I mean drama, music, art, everything.
Right.
Because in my day, I've given a lot of creative drama lessons in schools in Santa Monica, Wisconsin, and all over.
We have a van that has musical instruments in it that goes from school to school.
Oh, that's wonderful.
We provide instructions to some of the classes. We put on youth symphony performance 3 times a year. So we are really, really committed. And again, we look to the population in Santa Barbara to support us as much as they can.
And it's free for you get these performances you give for school children. You bring school children in, and that's free.
That's correct.
By the symphony,
That's
right?
Right. The youth symphony performances
That's
are free.
wonderful service.
Right.
Yes.
Well, I was interested in the van going around with the musical instruments because I remember in junior high school, if you wanted to go and try out for the band or the orchestra, you went and talked to the musical director, and he looked at you and seemed to be examining your mouth or your lips or your hands or something, and he was telling you what instrument you should play. It appeared as though something about you told him what it was, but I think it was what they needed at the time. So I ended up playing the baritone, which is not the most romantic instrument.
The baritone sax, I mean?
No, the small tuba.
Small tuba, I see. Okay.
And when I was 9 years old, the band director asked my parents if they would buy an E-flat clarinet for me because I was a very small 9-year-old, and he wanted me to sit in the middle of the band and play solos on this E-flat clarinet. And eventually I had a B-flat clarinet, and it was first chair clarinet in the band. So we both are instrumental people and I taught piano too.
Well,
we're into music as well as drama. Bill has a theater background and film background.
I did take some piano lessons when I was young. Unfortunately, my parents weren't insistent enough for me to continue. I very much regret this, like all of us regret what it is that we didn't do when we were young.
How long have we had a symphony orchestra here in Santa Barbara?
This symphony was formed exactly 60 years ago. As a matter of fact, we are beginning our 60th anniversary celebration. And we have, as the opening act in October, Andre Watts, the world-famous pianist, perform on October the 20th and October the 21st as the opening act of this coming season.
Oh, I'd love to go to that.
Yeah.
Do you know any other programs that are coming out?
Yes.
Yeah, he has a whole schedule
I have
here.
the schedule here, right? We have the Debussy's Prelude to the Afternoon of a Faun in November. We have Mendelssohn's Violin Concerto, and Glenn Dicterow, the concertmaster of the Los Angeles Symphony, is going to be the soloist. We have the Firebird Suite in conjunction with the State Street Ballet. We will have something very interesting. In April, we have the Four Seasons, Vivaldi's Four Seasons being performed. At the same time, we will have an artist on the stage who will paint his impression of the music that's being played at that time.
Great.
So we're creating 4 pieces, as a matter of fact, 5 pieces for Saturday and 5 pieces from Sunday by 2 different artists. So
That's
something
great
highly
showbiz,
unusual.
if I might say.
Absolutely
Yes,
right.
yes.
Who is the artist, do you know?
We're in the middle of searching for them. We have identified a few. We have not made any commitments to any of them, but if anyone who happens to see this program would be interested, by all means contact Bill or Lani, and we'll make an evening available where we can talk about
Lori.
it. Lori.
Lori Hull, that's okay.
For those who may not know Gene, who is our conductor now?
Is Nir Caparetti. He is an Israeli living in Florence. He is they're just expecting their 2nd child.
You mean Florence, Italy?
Florence, Italy, right.
Oh,
That's where
I
he
love
makes his
visiting
home.
there too.
That's right. I've
Yeah.
visited him there.
Yeah.
He's very much in demand, and we were just able to extend his contract for another 3 years, which made us very happy, of course. But we hope that perhaps we'll be able to extend it again.